you answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Hi everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Darkest Dungeon with me, your host Tim. Remember, this is a modded version of the game. We are running the LUNM mod. You can see Red Hook's stance on modding their game down below in this video's description. Also, the comment section, I hope remember to put a pinned comment from me, which will have some timestamps in it, allow you to jump ahead to different parts of the video, in case you don't want to hear me talk about LUNM-related things, and you don't care about what I do in town. Okay, so for LUNM, I went ahead and began adding, I think I got it right, the new encounters for the courtyard creatures where they begin spawning in all of the dungeons. And at the time of this recording, Mikolaj, you were the only one who offered some suggestions as what to do. And I started doing it even before I saw your suggestions. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about your suggestions anyway, because some of them are pretty evil. Some of them I guess can't do to the players. That'd be too mean for some of them. So we're going to cover all of them really quick, everyone. So here we go. So I like the Bone Rabble, Esquire, Courtesan, Bone Courtier. Oh, and I should stop here to really quick to say that quite a few of them that you offered, Mikolaj, they'd have to wait till champion level, veteran level dungeons to add them, because Esquires and Courtesans were not in the first dungeon that you do, or I did not encounter them. So I'm not going to add them to any apprentice level dungeon. So just as a heads up about that. So anytime you hear me say Courtesan or Esquire, know that we're talking veteran level or champion level. So the Bone Rabble, Esquire, Courtesan, and Bone Courtier, I really like that one. I'm actually going to replace the Bone Rabble with the Skeletal Defender instead, making it a really solid group that you'll have to fight in there. Then you've recommended the Mosquito with Invitation. I think that's the Gatekeeper is what that's called. Followed by a Manservant. That's the, I think you mean the, crap, what is it called? I can't remember what the actual name is in the game files at the moment, but the guy who has the tray of food with him, followed by 2 Bone Courtiers. I really like that group, but I'm not going to add it. So the ones who have the invitation, I want them to have all courtyard creatures with them. In fact, they're going to be one of the 2 groups that would have a courtyard, all courtyard creatures. And I'll talk about that at the end of all these the recommendations. So another one was a Ghoul and a Courtesan. I like that. I'm going to add a Manservant to the front of that group as well. So it'll be Manservant, Ghoul, and Courtesan. For the Warrens, one of them was a Sycophant. Those are the mosquitoes. So Sycophant, Swine Reaver. That's the guy with the ball and chain and the bladed sword. A Sycophant and a Swine Wretch. I like that one. Added. 2 Corpse Eaters, an Esquire, and a Courtesan. I like that one. I like the idea that they're walking their pets. I'll go ahead and add that in. Currently, I have to figure out which one of the ones I've added that I'm going to replace that one for. Probably the one that's currently in there, which is a Corpse Eater, Sycophant, I think a Reaver, and a Swine Drummer will be taken out for that. For the Wield, you had 2 dogs, an Esquire, and a Courtesan. I actually have something similar in there right now, which is 2 dogs, a tick zombie, and I can't remember if it's an Esquire or a Courtesan. I think it's an Esquire. And I want the Wield to have a lot of blight ones in it. In fact, when I went ahead and added it, a huge amount of tick zombies were kept around there, even removing a few Sycophants from the earlier groups. And right now, I should probably stop and say as well that all the existing groups that spawned were removed and replaced with ones which interlace those creatures with the courtyard creatures, with the exception of the group that has the invitation and one of the room battles I left alone as a completely full courtyard creature fight. Another one was 3 maggots and the Chevalier. This one would be too easily killed, unfortunately. I could do 2 maggots, a Chevalier, and an infected corpse. My new zombie could be in there. There's actually something similar to that in the ruins I added. It's a maggot, I think, a Sycophant, the tick zombie, and the infected zombie. I can't remember at the moment. 3 supplicants and the hateful Virago. So I have not fought the hateful Virago yet, and until I fight all of those level 5 champion creatures, I don't want to change what they currently spawn with in the game. In particular, I probably wouldn't alter them, since I feel I have a hunch they all work really well with the other creatures in their groups. Which is to say that the skeletal bannerman, I don't want to add any courtyard creatures to any group he would normally spawn in. For the cove, I want to, because the courtyard creatures spawn in all these locations, and I don't want the cove to only spawn courtyard creatures in their groups. I've already added a few of them intermingled with the cove creatures, because otherwise people will really hate going to the cove if they know that all the things in here, they only spawn courtyard creatures. The idea is that I want these things intermingled so the flavor of these dungeons remains the same, just interposed or juxtaposed with more of the courtyard things. So, you suggested a few deacons. I'm not sure if you mean the deacon that I added or the shaman, which was in the normal game. The deacons, if I add a deacon to the group, then I've got to manipulate the courtyard creatures to give them a riposte, no matter what they are. And I don't know how balanced that would be, so I don't want to add fish deacons to the groups. I might be able to add a fish deacon to the a group that has a chevalier in it, because if you hit the chevalier and it has riposte on it, well, it doesn't cause the curse, for example. So, then again, Tim, I don't know if the riposte add that by default. I don't think they do. I'd have to add that in, but it would make sense that they would add it in whenever they hit you back. So, well, assuming that they're biting you, I guess I can add them in. I just have to go about and add the ripostes in there. That's gonna be tricky though, because I need two ripostes due to the different artwork depending upon what form they're in. No, I'll keep the deacons out or add them only with chevaliers, or actually just chevaliers, because chevaliers only have one form. For a room battle, you recommended the Bone General, a Courtesan, and a Courier. So I was tempted to do something very similar, but I can't in good faith add a Bone General with the courtyard creatures. That's just too nasty, because it can ground pound and stun everything, and I feel too guilty if that happens, and then the player just gets like if their whole group gets stunned, or 2 or 3 of the people get stunned, and then you have to sit there while the courtyard creatures try to disease you. So I decided not to add the general to one of those groups. What else is there? Oh, a Swine-Tar, Esquire, and a Courtesan. So I have a group very similar to this, which I added, which is the it's a Sycophant, Swine-Tar, and a Courtesan to it. I'm very curious to see how well that group will do, because the courtyard creatures like shuffling, and so that Swine-Tar has a good chance to be put in the back rank, and that's going to be beautiful with all these pigs, boar rush and pig spears. I cannot add a crocodilian fight. I can't do that to the players. There's no reason to add one in. That's just really flipping mean to put that in there. That is a cruel idea. No, no crocodilians. Those can be courtyard only. As I know, it's a swampish area, a pine barrens area. No, I can't do it. That's just too mean. It's just way too mean. And last one for the Cove was a giant crab, a chevalier, and a deacon. I have something very much like that, but it wasn't a deacon. It was I have a giant crab, and then I think 2 sycophants is what's in there at the moment. So I guess not at all like what you recommended. So I guess I could put I think we could do a giant crab, chevalier, and a deacon. I think that would be a decent group actually. But I definitely haven't done that one yet. So I'll go ahead and we'll do that one. Now that some of those are great ideas. Some of them, they're all great ideas, but I'm only going to take some of them in here. Now, for the courtyard creatures, when I began editing them, it occurred to me why Red Hook actually did what they did. You see, if there's only 2 courtyard creatures in the group, well, the odds of you getting diseased is dropping dramatically in this regard. So what I've done, this means I have to explain really quick, that for these courtyard groups, I decided I would leave 2 of the normal creatures there for each zone, and then 2 of the courtyard creatures would be there as well. So 50-50 basically, whenever I had a chance. And this means that the chance of you being diseased has dropped significantly. Now, this might be good, and it might be bad. The good news is that means you probably won't need the Sanguine Vinters as much as we currently need it, because you'll probably get diseased a little less. The only full courtyard creature groups is one of them in every single room. I left that one alone. I just added another room fight. And then the one that has an invitation. So we'll have to see how it works. I will be honest, I think this is going to be a good idea, since lots of people are nervous about having all their people Crimson Cursed, and you still technically have to go to the courtyard, which risks getting those people Crimson Cursed as well. But I may have lowered the difficulty or the amount of panic you're going to be doing that there's all these courtyard creatures present. But we'll see what happens. Hey, worst case scenario, best case scenario, nothing remains changed. Good scenario, it's we get cursed less often, but it doesn't feel that bad. Worst case scenario, it's like 30 weeks later and no one's cursed because you know to prioritize the courtyard creatures wherever possible. We'll see how well that goes. And of course, I haven't tested it yet. In fact, this is going to be the first run of testing this, so we'll see how well it goes. Okay, so that's all for the town-related things. I'm going to sell this Brawler's Gloves. I'm not going to keep these. They were good when I had them, but I don't need them anymore. So I have to make up my mind if I'm going after the Shrieker today to get my trinkets back. It's just a boss fight. That's it. There's absolutely nothing else that happens here. I don't even know if we get experience points, but it could be an excuse to get some small experience points on my 1 level 5 group. The problem, though, well, not really a problem, is I don't really care about the trinkets it took. I don't even know what it took. And I don't really honestly care. I think we might have lost a head or something else, but I'm perfectly fine letting it keep them at the moment. I don't really feel the need to go after it. And I don't honestly know if the group I brought with me is the group I would want to go fight it anyway. We really just have to survive the fight for, was it 4 or 5 rounds? And our group can totally survive that length of time. So I guess we could do this with my level 5s. But then another week is going to pass. And I don't know if we're going to end up in high infestation. So I will think about that if I'm going to go there while I handle my other people. So, we have Luho1346. You are still diseased. We will get rid of that. Dank Dude is still flipping missing. Who else do we have here? So, Raphael Perry. Let's finish upgrading you. Oh, God. Okay. You are using the set. Okay, so then we will take those abilities that the set uses and upgrade your armor at least. We've got unwanted opinions. You need your skills. So, what am I taking with you? Using the focus ring at the moment. So I don't need... Oh, we lost a martyr seal, didn't we, to the thing? Okay, well, we're going to take Revenge, Withstand, Solemnity, Hue, and Chop at the moment. And you will be upgraded. So what am I doing here, Tim? What skills do you want me to have normally? Normally I don't even need Withstand, so we'll go with this. Maybe, you know what? Maybe you won't even level Hue. You'll be a single target guy. We'll do something like this at the moment. Do we have any other level 4s who have level 3 gear? We do not. We don't think we gained any other level 2s level 3. Okay, so that is all the money I need to spend. If I'm going after, if I care, I'm going after the Shrieker, then I need to prepare to recover from this fight next week. I probably should go get those trinkets back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I always just vendor the trinkets as well, which will make up for the fact we went there. We'll give you the Heaven's Hairpin, Sticks. Actually, I'm not quite sure, Sticks. If you watch this episode, let me know if you would like the Heaven's Hairpin. You'll do less damage, but you're... Oh, stun. You don't even have Barbaric Yelp, so no, never mind. That doesn't matter at all. Who... I know one of my awesome Hellions is using Barbaric Yelp. You are, Sasha D. Oh, and nice. This will... Oh, well, the damage bonus this gained will be counteracted by this. So you do 5% more damage plus 5 speed. Holy flipping crap. That is wonderful. but you do lose the bleed chance. What are you using again? Sticks. If it bleeds, we can give you this. Okay, so who else? Who needs some quirks cured? Does anyone have... Oh, bloodthirsty. There's no reason why we can't get rid of that. Anyone have any non-locked quirks that I'm interested in getting rid of? God-fearing Hagiomania on you, Lord Gem King Rock. Go away. I'm not going to lock anything positive at the moment because I don't know what I'm doing yet. Oh, you're diseased, Ignis Queen. Who else has Cophobe? Let's take that off of you. Okay. I'm really tempted to just go after the bird, just to get the trinkets back. However, if I do that and then we get the Wolf mission next week, that will be awkward. I'll have to send a group of my lowest level people in there to die just to stop our town from being destroyed. But I think that's what would be my answer. Alright, my mind is made up. We are going to go ahead and take on the bird. So to this end, we will want... the level 5 equipment. Okay, and we have to survive this. We should be able to. We've done pretty damn well against everything so far. We should be able to survive this. And then we'll vendor all the trinkets we get back. I also know that I just barely need... I need to survive the fight. I don't even have to kill the Shrieker. So we can go after the nest, for example, if possible, and destroy it. Which might give us something. So we will see. Okay, well, let's do it, Tim. There's nothing else you need to do in town, to my knowledge. There's nothing else you need to upgrade or anything of the sort. Actually, before we leave, who's on the stagecoach? What are you? Tippler? Oh, that's actually not so bad. With some stun resistance versus Bortle. Oh, you're a Beast Slayer, which is very nice and tough. But you have worse negative quirks. You have negative quirks I don't care about. And Hard Noggin, which is not that great. I'll keep my current guy. Okay, so... I think we're good to go. One more portrait. Now, you know what? Let's do this. Let's trade... Nah, we're good. We're good. Alright, let's go, Tim. You're wasting enough time. You take way too... Ooh, not quite done. Just want to look at what's here really quick. Quick Draw Charm. Oh, another focus ring. That's a shame. I spent all my money already. You still have to fight the Fanatic. I still have to fight him. Alright, well, let's go. So, let's go do the mission versus the bird and try to survive. And we know it's just a fight. There's nothing else, right? It's just the fight, the end. Let's go, Crimson Light. Okay, so what this means is that if we do retreat, we lose someone. Oh man, I hope we can do it. So there's no reason to buy a Jade coin. There's no reason to bring any blood. There's no reason to bring torches. It's nothing, right? It's just, it's the fight. And that's it. So the only thing I can think of is maybe bringing bandages and holy water. And that's it. There is nothing else we need to bring. Let's go. But most of us, I think we all have locked quirks already, so it doesn't matter for us whatsoever. I think everyone in this group's got 3 locked quirks. How about that? I'll have to... Oh yeah, I've seen some of these quirks. Some of them are really actually good. Like there's one that a leper is like +7 or 12 accuracy or something like that. Oh, actually, I always want to cry could get a quirk, so could KK. Oh, never mind. You guys all can get one of these quirks. All right, well, let's start it up. So, wow. You have almost no chance to hit this thing whatsoever. Let's start with a battle ballet then. We can kill the nest, but I'm going to have you, Chris, focus on this and bleed it. Darn it. What's its bleed? Oh, God. 100% bleed resistance. Can I stun it? Not likely to succeed. Forget it then. We're gonna focus on the nest. Oh god, 16 damage. Oh, you know what I should do? I should add stress to all of his attacks. Because currently it doesn't do so. We just have to survive. Look, it's 3 activations per turn. Alright. Can I kill it? 100. What's your bleed chance? 40? 40. That is it. That is not likely to work. You can't bleed the nest either, though, Tim. I'm not going to be able to stun it. We're going to heal. Our objective is to survive. That's the only thing that matters. Nice. Actually stuck. Ha! Stupid bird. Love it. What does that do for us? Oh, minus accuracy. How about that? So I should have brought something, some medicinal herbs. I'll know that for next time. You cannot hit this thing. Well, so far it's looking pretty good for us. I'm not going to kill the nest. That's not happening. Darn it! Darn it! Let's have you heal. You can't heal. Can't heal what I need you to heal, so we have to hit the nest. Oh god, that's a lot of stuff. I think it's fleeing at the end of this round. Oh, we should be using holy water. I completely forgot. Might as well use it now. It's going to be gone soon anyway. Ooh, that has a disease associated with it. How about that? Yeah, there's no way we're going to be hitting the thing anymore. That's a shame. We got so close to killing it. I think it flies away automatically at the end of this round. Yep, there it goes. Ooh, it's 50 stress from that.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Wow. I don't know if I agree with 50 stress for that at the end. That's... I know why you did it, Red Hook. I know why you did it. I don't think I agree. That's the game's way of saying you're leaving this battle with stress if you didn't kill it, I suppose. Well, we'll leave it in there at the moment. The fight's not difficult. Ooh, oh, what? Where did we get a second one of them from? Oh, I've heard about this. We get the trinkets that we might have lost during the adventures as well. We also got a tiny bit of resolve. Stout. We place thick-blooded. Demonomania. Eagle Eye, which is garbage for us. And... oh my god. Ruin's Tactician and Kova's Appetite. Well, we know what we're getting rid of. That was a really quick mission as well. So... a really quick week, so we're just going to immediately roll into the next week.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
The light seems to be rallying against the evil energies that cloak the region, finding its way into the deepest recesses and providing a fleeting advantage to active militia. Torchlight dims much slowly this week. India's Queen, number of disease treatment, treating the runs. Luho 1346 treated tendinitis. Destruction 42K treated cophobe. Lord Jim King Rock removed Hegelomania. Raphael Perry moved Bloodthirsty. Dankdu 201 is back. Okay, so, well, we're going to play another one because that was really flipping fast. So, who gained... Alright, you gained Demonomania. And we... Oh, trinkets, Tim. You need to actually vendor a few of these. Because we just don't have the money to treat people at the moment. I kind of want all the rest of these just in case, but honestly, Tim, you're better off selling them. You'll never really take advantage of Sanguine Snuff. I hate being bloodlusted and what have you. So I'm going to drop this one. And that will make up for this expenditure. So let's lock Stout to get that disease resist on you. I always want to cry. COVID's Appetite. That can go away as well. And you two can immediately go to other places to have your stress recovered. Okay, I would have to vendor more stuff to get more money. I could vendor all of these, but I don't think I want to. We'll hold on to the rest. With that in mind, there's nothing really for me to do, so we're gonna spend this week going out adventuring instead. We should try to do a long mission, if I'm being honest here. To take advantage of the decreasing torchlight. Oh, did one of my... It doesn't matter. This would be the only quest that my trinket would have spawned in. I don't see it. Did we get the Hell's Hairpin before? I don't think we were successful the one time we went for one, were we? So let's try going for this one this week, then. So where's my group list? There it is. Okay, so who's good here? I have unwanted opinions. Your group is good in the ruins. You have no preference, it looks like, where you go. So we could take you. Let's see. Beast Hair, Slugger, Natural Swing. Wow! You have plus 10% melee, which should be countering some of that. I might have to up the damage on Revenge a tiny bit. Let me look and see what this group is. I might... you know... Oh, Ignis Queen still has some stress, though. Okay, what's the other group I would bring, though, Tim, if you're not bringing that group? So... who would come along with me? No, my group wants to go to the Cove or the Weald. We do not have a long, low-level mission, either. This would make everything free, I think, the next week. We could do this, I suppose. Yeah, we could do this mission instead. A long mission for my extreme lowest level people. But I could use the money, Tim. That means this will be the better thing to go to. Do I have a group who's really good at doing that, though? Dank Dude, you want to go to the Warrens or Weald with that group? Darn it! Alright, I'll be right back, everyone. I'm going to figure this out off screen. Okay, we will bring this group. We'll bring the Dark Crusade. I've swapped out Junia's head for the Crest of 11,000 at the moment, and she's still using the Book of Sanity. I think I'm happy with what everyone else has at the moment. Oh, except for you, Styx, actually. You could use something else. Or could you? The Bleed would be nice. Oh, we could take the Martyr Seal on you. We have to hope you won't die, obviously. My 7% Death Blow resistance will be very annoying. You know what? Let's do it. You gain a little bit of prot. You can take more heals when you're healed. You can't be stunned, which is useful in this place. You take less stress, but you have minus 10% death blow resistance. I'm tempted to lower the stun resistance down to 15%. And do oh, and this is useless here, right? Because we're fighting undead, so we don't need the bleed here. All right, let's go do it. We're gonna aim for this Hell's Hairpin, which I still need to make a little more attractive to use. Okay, so we're overnighting once. We bring... Oh, twice, Tim. This is a long mission? We'll bring 4 holy waters. I will bring 4 torches. 1 more medicinal herb. I'm going to bring 2 coins this time around, not just 1. 1 stack of torches should be plenty. Do I need bandages here? I don't think so. I think we... you know what, though, Tim? If you're going to do this, you really probably should bring Junia's head. We'll do this. We'll camp almost right away, I'm thinking. To get... Oh, you get your stress down. I have no money, Tim. You're not buying a camping skill, which is what I was thinking about doing. We'll bring 3 keys as well. And I think that'll do it for us. Oh, crap, blood. I'm probably going to need at least 1 or 2 blood. We'll bring 2 blood with me. Because I have a hunter going to be countering some courtyard creatures, and someone here will get unlucky. So we'll do that. If we're going to counter courtyard creatures, then, Tim, then why don't you bring anti-venom? We'll bring 4 of it. Alright, let's go. Should have backed up my game before I went on this, in case something bad happens. I have to hope that the game properly spawns the creatures, so this is going to be really flippin' awkward.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
Ah, this place is massive. Alright. I can probably skip 3 rooms. We're going to go back here to start, then come back to the starting room and camp there. There's a trap in this hallway. There's always a trap in the starting hallway. Or almost always. Oh, hello. Oh my god, we needed one of these already?
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Thought it said torchlight goes down less this week. Doesn't look like that's the case to me whatsoever. Okay, let's start by working on the spearmen. I hate you, game.
As
Good.
the fiend falls,
Dead.
a faint hope blossoms.
Let's... I'm really tempted to guard her, just in case he gets hit again, but I would like to also kill the rabble. Let's kill the conscript.
Annihilated.
Now, I did re-add his defending ability. I don't know if he'll actually use it, but he does have it again. Darn you!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
74 stress, good god.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, there's a shovel we used to get in here. Alright, let's use a key, obviously. Crests or money? Money. Money is more important this time around. We just got an upgrade done, and we have many more adventures to go, so I don't really need the crests.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
We want money. We're here for the money. We'll take all those jades. We're camping in the starting room to recover our torchlight and to get rid of some of that nasty stress, assuming I'm even able to do that.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Okay, the first thing we'll do is Sanctuary to stop the nighttime ambush and lose a tiny bit more stress on you. It's that ambush I really want to stop, though. Okay, I'm really interested in getting our scout chance up, so we're going to use night moves. Oh, that's right, we earned +2 more respite, because we've got you with us on Wanted Opinions, and also we have you, Styx Pain, so this will be really helpful. That's basically a free night moves for us. We're going to get your stress down. It's so weird to see 15 on that. You'll be okay, Igneous Queen. We're gonna make you okay. Let's, pep talk. We have 3 left. That's either a battle trance or a reflection. Your accuracy is 85. Your accuracy is 95. I think I need your accuracy more than anything else at the moment. Okay, let's rest.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I almost never see anyone say anything different but the positive reactions in camp. There's things they can say when they're not doing so well, like when they're doing okay, or when they're very badly beat up or stressed, but I've never seen them ever say these things. Of course, I hate you, game, so much.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
Oh, let's have the whole game target her. Don't forget to target her with all the other stress abilities. These 2, right? We have to kill them first. Darn you so much. Oh, come on, game. I hate you so much. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, honestly.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I was dumb. I should have hit her back here. Well, again, our accuracy's a little higher on him. Killing the next stress causer.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
I don't think we'll kill him, but we might. Lucky crit? No luck. Whew, good thing you resisted the bleed.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Well, this is kind of why I brought the holy water with us. Does anyone have any negative quirks? God-fearing, clumsy. This is the most important one to get rid of. It's a combat one. Holy crap, your dodge is now 7 instead of 2. Okay, well, let's move on. Confessional boots. Oh, something's busted. Something is busted. This is not working. So after this fight, everyone, I'm gonna go and check to see what didn't spawn with this group. The good news is it's working. The bad news is something else was supposed to spawn with these guys, and it didn't. So I need to check what group this was and see what I misspelled or something of the sort. Have to stop ourselves from getting cursed if possible. Oh no! Oh no! How unlucky this run has been for you, Igneous Queen. How horribly unlucky. Should have focused on him first.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Now I'll be back, everyone. I need to double check on what didn't spawn for that group.
Trace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
Okay, it was the skeletal militia. The one with the sword didn't spawn, so it's been fixed. That creature doesn't... There's no such thing as called a... Oh, I didn't add the cure yet to these. Darn it. I'll work on that later. So, Right. The creature is not called the skeletal militia, maybe when we see it. The names you see on screen for these creatures is not the names of what they are in the game file. The skeleton with the sword, the guy who basically does the graveyard slash, which is such an awesome name. He is called the skeletal militia. He did not spawn. Why is this not working, game? The light level doesn't seem to be matter one single bit. We're gonna have to keep adventuring till it's dark outside. I think we'll go to the curio. And then rest in that room? And the rest we have to use our torches for? Oh god, Tim. That's gonna be really bad. Nope. They have a super high chance. Well, it's much higher than it is in the base game. I think it's like 14% chance to crit in my mod compared to the base game. Okay, whew.
Continually
nice, awesome work.
Destroy them all.
Let's do some stress on you. And heal. Holy crap! Wonderful. Right, he doesn't shuffle in my mod either. He flicks you with a prot debuff. Let's get ready for... Oh, nothing, Tim. There's no room to fight up ahead.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I'm not willing to drop anything for the citrines as of yet. Yeah, that's still dropping 6 every single time. That must be accessing some data which I'm unaware of. I'll need to fix that. We'll take the bag. The bad news about adventuring at night is that you could fight the Shambler. This group's not a Shambler fighting group.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Yeah, we'll be camping in this room up ahead to get rid of all this stress on you, I think. Oh, then again, we could use torches. Let's use torches. We'll just use 2 torches, though. Hey, nice! It's working! That was annoying. Maddening wine. Oh, that didn't apply the horror? No, I just lowered that and that was it. That was it. Okay, well now we have to kill you. Or no. Focus on this guy. Kill this little one first. Might not kill it. Nice. Light take you. Let's protect Igneous Queen. This guy decides to throw a skull at us. Try to get him next, Tim, before he diseases someone.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
You'll still protect. I don't want a skull thrown on her. Of course, he could just howl. I knew it. Oh, that didn't activate off the post? That didn't cause him to post. How about that? We need to finish him before we lose our light. I'm not doing much damage, team. Oh, but he has prot. That's right. He's 20%, 25% prot. Nice. Good work. Good work.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Do I camp here? Oh my god, more fights. No, we'll adventure forward and camp in the next room. I don't have the room. Yeah, we'll camp in this next room coming up. This guy first. This guy first. Oh, crap. We can still do it. Wow. Awesome crit.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So here's the only bad thing about Mark for Death. Oh, well, he missed, so it doesn't matter. Is that if I kill this corpse, I drag him forward. It's the only problem with me giving him that ability. I do want him forward if possible. Now he can't shoot us.
Destroy.
Holy crap! Heal yourself and get ready for the battle in the room up ahead.
A powerful blow.
Nice work, team.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Well, we need the torches. We're gonna have to do a lot of this dungeon in the dark, which we're gonna have to do anyway. Like, it is dark. 4. 4 is our dark level. Let's go in and do this fight, and then we'll camp. Alright. Wow! I'm gonna try to kill that guy first. Well done, team. Stop the AoE damage. He's dead when he activates. I don't have to worry about him anymore. Begin. Wow, nice. Good solid hits I wanted. Thank you.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Picking him. Taking him apart. Ah!
Momentary abatement.
Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Oh, good. You do get to go.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Leave that behind. But I'm gonna. Oh, we haven't found many onyxes actually. Let's do this. And I think we'll actually camp here. We only have enough torches to go down this hallway. We still have quite a bit of the dungeon to do in the dark, but we'll rest.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
As before, we'll prevent the nighttime ambush. I think we're just going to use all the same moves I did before. We'll get our night moves up. And then try to get Igneous Queen's stress down. Reflection. And then another pep talk. And we rest. Right, it's not looking that bad. I mean, we got our first cursed persons back again. We really need to get those level 5s now into that dungeon. But from looking at the game files...
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
The gatekeepers only show up when it's a high infestation. They don't show up otherwise. And I've seen it in the game files. I could make them spawn in other places, too, without too much trouble. I think the way the game works is it's got a 25... So when it looks like when it tries to override a battle, it's like about a 15 to 20% chance of it happening.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Depending upon the infestation level. Actually, high level is probably closer to 40% chance that the battle when it spawns will be a courtyard battle. Well, I'm glad to see the creature formations are working. That's really handy to know. Oh, we have medicinal herbs. We can use one here. Jute Tapestry. Awesome, 2,750. I think it's worth twice that in the base game. Oh, God. Okay. so nervous whenever it attacks with them, because I know I've increased the chance for it to crit. Let's try killing the ghoul first, if at all possible. You do a lot more damage than that. Oh, not doing much damage this time. Recover some life and keep hurting it. I don't want a skull or a howl to happen. In the base game, that now does a horror effect. In mine, it still provides straight stress. It also can crit in my mod, but it doesn't ever apply the worries to you. Oh, you actually hit her.
Monstrous size
Wow.
has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
That's more like it. Let's heal. We did take a lot of damage from those bleeds. I'm trying to kill one.
Eradicated.
Nice! Good crit, Unwanted. Good work, team, all around.
A decisive
Jesus!
tumbling.
Petals must fall indeed. Holy flipping crap.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I don't think we'll have 3 food checks. Actually, 4 food checks, but I don't know if I can risk it. We'll just use... Oh, I do want the money, but I could use the medicinal herbs more. We'll do this. We find an alchemy desk. It gives me a chance to try to see if the blood works on it. Down to 3 torches, Tim. 3. There we go. There's our first food check. We should have enough food to do this, but we could get really unlucky. Good thing we have all those shovels still that we keep picking up. Come on, game. You gotta spawn a museum coin for me somewhere. Oh, in here! Okay. Do I risk it? I think we will. Let's see if I got this work. Actually, I'm gonna quickly save the game, everyone. Be right back. Okay, worst case scenario, the game crashes and corrupts my file. Rather, yeah, the game crashes, I try to restore the backup I just did, and it's corrupted, and I have to redo the whole dungeon. Which will happen if the game crashes. Best case scenario, this will work. Average scenario, it doesn't work for some reason. Darn it! Darn it! Nothing! Nothing! Okay. I'll be back then, everyone. I'm gonna take the risk. I'll be right back. Alright, everyone. Let's try this again. I saw what the problem was. Completely messed that up. Let's see if it works. It should work this time. Awesome.
Reward for a task well performed.
So you will always get a ruby, and it will draw from the gem loot table one other time for a random gem. So nice. I got it working. I don't know about that new metals are synthesized, though. That must be in the localization files instead of the actual loot table. But oh well, it works. Awesome. So hopefully that is worth the risk of spending a blood.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
So let's go this way and then north. And we're going to skip the room to the left. Because it's about to be dark. And I just want to...
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
I want to save my torches. But I'm going to peek out here to see if there's a museum bag. I'll grab the box.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
We're going to keep on going till the next room over to the right, and we'll use torches there. Maybe. Uh-oh. 2 food left? We should be okay. It's going to be really close, though. so many shovels to use. We have a keys. We have a keys? We have a keys. Let's go ahead and use one here. It'd be a shame to leave that money behind. I could drop the anti-venom. It's a kind of a shame I haven't even used it, but we... yeah, let's... the money's worth the same as the onyx. Maybe we could get another onyx. I really need the money. I need to make up for what's happened to us back in the town, and we're going to need to treat stuff and so on. So we will take the money. Ah. Okay, let's go south. Oh, do I actually want to do this room? We can skip... yeah, I do want to do the room for the treasure. You sure about that, Tim? You're gonna want to use torches, but then you won't have enough torches for the rest of this dungeon. My mind's made up now. We're going. If I give you the blood, you're gonna do bad things. I'm gonna wait until you're wasting. Sorry about that, Igneous Queen. Oh, this again. Okay. Let's kill the sycophant to start. I paused because I'm not sure if I want this battle happening all the time in the rooms. It's one of two fights you get when the game decides to spawn a courtyard battle on you. Darn you, 1 hit point left.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Good. Courtyard things are dead.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Again, smacking the big guy. Ah, your howl sucks. Smash you instead. Let's heal my front line. Put some heavy damage on him. We might be able to kill him. I'm gonna try. Oh, you're kidding me.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Well, to be fair, it was just a
Remind
chance.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, we're nearing the end of the adventure, but I don't feel like I can drop the shovels quite yet. We could probably drop the holy water, but we'll just leave this here. We could drop the keys, but then if we find a secret room, I'm going to really be kicking myself. But the odds of us getting a scout are really low from now on out, so I will take the risk that we will not get the scout, and instead grab some crests. Oh, first we should check what's on the other side of this here. Nothing. Wow, no museum bags spawned. I'll double check and make sure I've spelled it correctly and everything. My biggest worry is that I've messed it up somehow, and I've made it not work. I haven't been touching it, though. It has spawned before. You would say that, Igneous Queen. You do have the bloodlust. Actually, that's not the bloodlust. You have the cravings right now. It's looking good. We're leaving here with a lot of cash. Thank goodness. We desperately need it at the moment. No scout. I can only skip one of these rooms. I'm going to leave the room to the north, I think. That's how we're going to check, see what's out here really quick. Nothing. Might have to up the museum bag chance, Tim. Another point at this rate.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Because one should spawn in a long dungeon. We have shovels. 3 rubies, delicious. Oh, what a terrible shuffle that is. Let's... Oh, God. Alright. We'll smack the Arbalest, I suppose, to start. I'm not gonna kill him. We'll move you forward 1 space. Move you up 1 space. That's all we can do.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
And we will... I'll stay here with you, and we're gonna heal. Actually, no, Tim. You should use your illumination. I don't know what to do. Speed 7. Speed. Let's use some blood to get your speed up to 9. You'll probably beat them. And now I can move you back a space. I'm gonna lunge forward because you can still guard in your current position, which we're gonna need you to do. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Can we kill it? We might be able to kill it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Let's protect our Hellion. Oh, nice! Alright, it's working again. That's really annoying, but it works. So in the base game, this adds 25% prot for 2 rounds and protects them for 2 rounds. I've lowered the prot to 10 because, holy crap, we do not need another creature with freaking 55 or so whatchamacallit. You know what I'm talking about. We don't need that much protection. Ooh, that actually hits. Wow. You guys should wait till camp to do that sort of thing. Might as well focus on the one that's damaged. Oh, I should have healed with you instead. Let's back up. Stun him and get rid of the guard on this guy. It's like they're going crazy on us. Unwanted. Darn it, couldn't kill him. Oh, I should have healed you. I don't know why I didn't. I should have healed or something. Let's heal.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Kill one who hasn't activated yet.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Try to get some stress down a tiny bit on you, because we have 1 more room to do, I think. Oh!
Reeling, about to break. A decisive pummeling.
Leap you up here to save unwanted opinions. Get you healed, Sticks. Just in case we have another fight to do after this.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay. We do have 1 more battle to do. Or 1 more room to search, that is. Let's go south.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
It's over, and we don't need the shovels. No museum bag. Really? Nice, okay, I want that. So we are taking it. Oh crap, and I guess we're leaving... Oh crap, Tim! What did you just do? What did you just do? You ate all the food and you're not done with this hallway yet. Please Don't do it, game. Okay. And we're done. Oh my god. Woo, really bad senior moment there.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
27,000. Nice, we desperately needed that. You guys gained some more experience. What did you pick up, Lord Gem? Oh god! Lethargy and Winded. Unwanted, you gained Nervous and Quick Reflexes. But you already have 3-lock quirks, so that doesn't matter to us. Egomania and Quick Reflexes. Okay, not bad, team. What's the expression? Good job, fam? Or something like that?
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Apathy Light Parade recovered 86 stress. KK Meditate recovered 70 stress. Crispatai removed Corvid's Appetite. I Always Want to Cry removed Dacnomania and locked Stout. Igneous Queen is now level 4. And they were successful on their mission. Alright, well, that'll do it for us, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. I am going to have to, I think, increase the museum bag drop rate from a 2 to a 3 at this rate in order to make it drop stuff. It's not appearing. This is like 12 weeks now. We've 12 videos, and we haven't even seen one since. And we've only seen, I think, maybe 2 bags total so far since I added them in, what was it, 25 videos ago or so, or maybe even more than that. So I'm thinking I need to add them in. I either need to up the chance of the hallway or add them as a chance to spawn in a room. And I'm not sure which of them I want to do at the moment. So I think I'll up the hallway chance at the moment rather than get him in the room. Oh, maybe the... No, you should add him to the room, Tim. Keep him low. Keep him low. Alright, so thank you all for watching again, and I will see you all next one. Take care, everyone.